floating objects in the waves. I don't think there are any survivors, Wiseman.
Copy that. The enemy submarine has been destroyed. Operation is complete.
That was unbelievable. Just all of it.
That's right. Yeah.
There are some who send those around them to their doom. Like Captain Mateus Torres was a devil incarnate. There are others. Others who show the way to everyone else. Those who stand at the forefront to cast the light. Those who follow them can't help but feel that they're in the right hands, that they'll make it. This is an era where there isn't a singular answer, like a quiz question. The world awaits a hero to keep the torch aloft, banishing the darkness.
Quite the poet. That's a story I'm gonna have to tell my kid.
All aircraft and David, the operation is complete. Return to base and get some rest. Oh man, finally time for some munchies. Could you hand me the burger over there? Oh, and the knife and fork too, please.
Once I get back to base, I'm heading to the mess hall. Well, it's time for some treasure hunting trigger.
Stop screwing around.
I'll know what'll happen if we screw up.
This is Patrol Aircraft Spectre 1. We'll deploy the sonar buoy barrier. We're all prepared to buy the farm.
Operation is complete.
Can we celebrate now?
Yeah, good work.
Yeah! Yahoo!
Your next mission's in 32 hours.
Whoa.
Not something I'll tell my son about. Give me a break.
I'm good, Alex. Won't need that wake-up call every 2 hours anymore.
David, only the summary is fine. Give me the report ASAP. I'll hand it to the president.
That's why I haven't slept in the last 80 hours.
78 hours and 52 minutes.
Okay. Well, now to the conclusion. Assuming that 3 strikes is a singularity, why not terminate him?
There is a fact that has been observed in all of the missions 3 Strikes has taken part in. All dependent elements that either mimic or follow the subject have increased chances of survival.
Try to be more sensuous.
Go Trigger's way, he'll make it. He leads the way.
Really?
Significance is high.
That's uncharacteristically illogical of you.
Ha ha ha.
Is that really how you laugh?
I was born downtown, in our capital. When I recall my homeland, my thoughts are filled with the sights and sounds of the city. But home means something different to each and every one of us. Therefore, I've decided to visit every place where our citizens call home. The Kingdom of Erusia is a land of diversity. Each region has its own unique and special culture.
The destruction of one of their arsenal birds has significantly reduced the scale of Erusia's air defense network. Ocean forces have moved into the areas where we gained air superiority and freed over half of the Yusian continent. However, Erusia is feeling the pressure and is reacting by attempting to activate the ballistic missile base in the suburbs of Sierra Plata. For the past 72 hours, they've put the resources and people into action and have already entered the final stages of a launch. The missile silo is deep underground. To destroy it, we'll need a bomber to drop a huge deep penetration bomb in a precise place. Unfortunately, that airspace is thick with clouds at the moment, so it'll be difficult for a bomber to hit the target accurately. Normally, we'd wait for the weather to clear, but with the situation being what it is, we don't have that option. So, we will be the bomber's eyes and find the missile silo. You'll all be equipped with targeting pods instead of special weapons. We need you to fly at low altitude, visually identify which silo they're activating, then acquire it with your targeting pod. Once you press the firing switch, the bombers will drop their payload based on the location data provided by the targeting pod. You will need to keep the silo in the center of your sight until the bomb hits its target, or else it will miss entirely. It takes a high level of airmanship to properly guide these bombs to their targets while flying in place. Naturally, we assume the enemy has positioned anti-air artillery and aircraft in the area of operations, so stay alert. Additionally, we suffered human and material losses in the last battle, so Cyclops Squadron will sit this one out. Trigger, it's up to you to make this work with just Strider Squadron.
Strider Squadron, sortie ASAP.
Erusia only has 5 IRBM silos in total. Therefore, the enemy's made a number of fake silos to try and throw our bombers off the scent.
Did you say fake?
They're painted to look like the real thing from the sky. You can't tell the difference.
It's the wing of that LRSSG that brought down that arsenal bird. We got the bombs. You do the terminal guidance.
In order to use the targeting pods, you'll need to change weapons first. Try to align the missile silo with the circle in the center of your HUD. When you're lined up, hit the firing switch and the bomb will drop. You're gonna need to keep the silo aligned until the bomb hits. The enemy set up anti-air weapons in multiple locations.
We need to work together to take them down.
Keep the targeting pod trained on that silo until the payload is delivered.
Bunker buster hit its mark. Time for fireworks.
Destruction of first missile silo confirmed.
The IRBM is aimed at the Ocean garrison. Soldiers' lives are at stake. We have no time.
They completely lost it. You can bet on it.
Let's end this match.
Dropping another bunker buster will take some time. Aim carefully.
Enemy fighter approaching. Fill it full of lead.
Target confirmed. Dropping the bomb now. That was a mistake. No structures visible.
Bandit behind you.
Enemy has a lock.
Strider 1, don't ice up.
Strider 1, we have the coordinates. Firing the bunker buster.
The bomb was off its mark. The target is still standing.
Bunker buster away.
That's a swing and a miss. Be a lot easier to find the silo. The weather was nice.
Target confirmed. Dropping the bomb now.
Look, there's fire shooting up from the ground.
Missile silo destroyed. That makes 2. No launch signs yet.
We might be able to pull this off. Let's keep it up and get the rest of these silos. This is a serious mission. Was it Wiseman who gave Strider 2 to count? A formation changes every mission. I'm sure he has a reason for it. I'll believe that when I see it. I'm just glad he won't be there to shoot my ear off.
Picking up an enemy squadron. It must be the reinforcements they called in. They don't appear to be going after our bomber. Take them out if they interfere with our mission.
Enemy on your 6!
Ram 8 behind my target. Ram 8 Fox 2. Strider 1, we have the coordinates. Firing the bunker buster. Alright, now let's take out those remaining silos.
Missile silo destroyed.
Where do we look next? The sky feels open and free today. It's a Cyclops. I felt like a bird in a cage. Once this mission's over, I guess we'll be back under the company commander's thumb again. What a pain in the ass.
I'm on back.
Trigger, bomb has been dropped. Bandit behind you.
Right on the money.
Hit. Target destroyed.
Fewer there are, the harder they are to find. Good luck.
We might make it. Just one silo left.
I'm like a wolf that's been let off its leash. These guys won't know what hit him. I thought you were a bird from its cage. I'm getting tired of looking at these silos. Let's go have a little fun, alright? Where's the real silo? Bandit has a lock. We did it. That takes care of that. Nice work.
Strider 1, don't ice up.
Fox 2, Fox 2.
Warning, enemy has a beat on you. 5 minutes remaining. You're out of chaff and flares.
Strider 1, we have the coordinates. Firing the bunker buster.
The targeting pod failed to guide the bomb to the target.
You're mine. The enemy has escaped.
I've got a sitting duck here.
Trigger, bomb has been dropped. All missile silos have been destroyed.
Wait. What the hell is that?
Alert! We've detected an IRBM launch. Confirmed signature on our radar. Launch site is this dam.
Not from the silos?
They certainly hit it well. We still have a chance. Shoot it down before it reaches critical altitude.
Shaking off enemy lock!
Mark 2.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Enemy has a lock on you.
Missile.
Confirmed signature on our radar.
I'm cornered.
Warning, we confirm another launch. Take it out.
Missile.
Open your eyes! Check 6!
Missile. 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 Missile.
New hostiles. All aircraft confirmed.
Missile.
Additional launch confirmed.
Incoming!
Missile away.
This one's mine. Attacking. Tracking lock. Evading.
Missile. Missile.
Break.
Missile.
Break.
Zero. Missile. Zero. Missile.
Get away from that missile!
Breaking out of lock.
All of the missiles have been destroyed.
I was cutting it pretty close. I was starting to get a little nervous.
You're telling me. You had us sweating up here, and there wasn't even anything we could do about it. Glad we were partnered with you on this operation.
That went about as expected. Be sure to include in the report how much ass I kicked while off the company commander's leash. Roger that, and I'll be sure to include all the crap you said about Wiseman, too.
Arusia only has 5 IRBM silos in total. Therefore, the enemy's made a number of fake silos to try and throw our bombers off the scent.
Did you say fake?
They're painted to look like the real thing from the sky. You can't tell the difference.
It's the wing of that LRSSG that brought you...
They need to keep the silo aligned until the enemy set up anti-air weapons in multiple...
We need to work together to take them down.
Keep the targeting pod trained on that silo until the payload is delivered.
The bunker buster hit its mark. Time for fireworks.
We have successfully prevented an enemy ballistic missile attack. Strider Squadron, you did very well without your unit commander. We are now preparing for the final stage of our long-range operation, seizing the capital. With the loss of an arsenal bird followed by the destruction of their ballistic missile base, Erusia is running out of ways to counter. This is a great opportunity for the Osean army to bolster our power to eventually take down the Erusian capital of Farbanti. The special long-range strategy is entering its final phase. Our objective is to attack and capture the Erusian Air Force Base in Cape Rainy in northern Erusia. This important base is at the forefront of our strategy to establish control of Farbanti. Under the cover of night, our plan is that all squadrons will invade from the valley to the south and mount an air assault on the area. The enemy's observation field has eyes on the skies above the valley, so your altitude will need to be restricted. If you go over a certain altitude, the enemy could spot you, ending the mission in failure. Keep that in mind. Once you arrive, you are to take out the enemy's air defense forces as soon as possible and prepare for the support squadrons. When the air defense forces are neutralized, the helicopter squadron should arrive carrying Marines. The plan is to take control of the base. Getting through the valley is only half the job.
Strider Squadron, aircraft prep complete. You're cleared to taxi. Beginning nighttime aerial refueling process. Be careful of reduced visibility. 1,500 meters to tanker. 500 meters, you have permission to access the refueling tanker. Refueling aborted. Go around and prepare to re-engage. Trigger, maintain your current approach. 50 meters. Excellent work, Trigger. Refueling initiated. Maintain your current position.
Strider 1, you have passed through waypoint 1. No weapons until you reach the enemy base. All aircraft, reduce altitude. We have altitude restrictions from here on out. Keep altitude below 600 meters. Good. Maintain your current course.
Searchlight up ahead. Watch for it.
Stay out of their sight.
Strider, Aslan's 1. Our current ETA matches yours. Catch them off guard. Get them secure and LZ quickly.
Pull up.
We'll get you down safe. I'm worried you're short on men.
Caution. Pull up.
Everyone here's already signed their wills.
That ain't funny.
Pull up.
Never was good at jokes. Okay, following
Pull up.
Good luck.
Understood.
Pull up.
Strider 1, you've passed through waypoint 2. The valley's about to get narrower. Be careful.
Pull up. Caution. Pull up. Caution. Caution. Pull up.
When can we take on the final mission? I'm starting to get tired of all this.
This is the last step, Count. We'll take the enemy base and use it as a bridgehead.
Launch yourselves out there. We're going to need all of you in Farbanti. Without Wiseman here, everybody wants to give orders like they're the company commander himself. The best thing about Strider Squadron is our leader keeps his mouth shut. Watch your speed.
Caution. Pull up. Caution. Pull up.
You've passed waypoint 3. You're coming up on the base. Posing radio silence. We won't be able to talk again until you're over the base. Continue to keep an eye on your altitude. There are plenty of dark spots that can sneak up on you.
Caution. Pull up. Caution. Pull up. Caution. Pull up. Caution. Pull up. Caution. Pull up.
Strider 1 crashed. Strider 1, you have passed through waypoint 1. No weapons until you reach the enemy base. All aircraft reduce altitude. We have altitude restrictions from here on out. Keep altitude below 600 meters. Good. Maintain your current course.
Searchlight up ahead. Watch for it.
Stay out of their sight.
Strider, Atlas 1. Our current ETA matches yours. Catch them off guard. Can we secure the LZ quickly?
We'll get you down safe. I'm worried you're short on men.
Everyone here's already signed their wills.
That ain't funny.
Never was good at jokes. Okay, following wind. Good luck.
Understood.
Strider 1, you've passed through waypoint 2. The valley's about to get narrower. Be careful.
Caution. Pull up. Caution. Pull up. Caution. Pull up. Caution.
When can we take on the final mission? I'm starting to get tired of all this.
This is the last step, Count. We'll take the enemy base and use it as a bridgehead.
Launch yourselves out there. We're going to need all of you in Farbanti.
Pull up.
Without Wiseman here, everybody wants to give orders like they're the company commander himself. The best thing about Strider Squadron is our leader keeps his mouth shut.
Pull up.
Watch your speed.
Caution. Caution. Pull up.
You've passed waypoint 3. You're coming up on the base. Imposing radio silence. We won't be able to talk again until you're over the base. Continue to keep an eye on your altitude. There are plenty of dark spots that can sneak up on you. You just passed through waypoint 4. Radio silence has been lifted. You're almost at the base.
We made it. That was quite the roller coaster ride. Visual confirmation on the airbase. Reach destination.
Commence the attack. It's time for the wake-up call. The longer it takes, the worse off we'll be. Hurry up. Finish him off.
All right, let's give him a beating.
Fox 2.
Enemies are attacking! Where the hell did they come from?
vessel destroyed.
Fire up the searchlight! I can't see where the enemies are coming from!
It looks like the enemy's air defenses are online. I guess they finally decided to wake up. Keep up the attack. The sooner we finish this thing, the better.
This is Passington, my sight. Climb in the air. Landing down.
Roger that. If the enemy is still present in large numbers when our ground forces arrive, the mission will be a failure. Go help our allies.
Be quick. Got to fall on time. Means free. Their jokes haven't gotten any better.
In position behind bandits.
That's a hit. Say goodbye. Forecaster, hostiles are still near the LZ. Can't make our approach.
Multiple helicopters spotted. Do you have a visual on them? Strider 1, I need you to take out those enemies in the LZ.
Target destroyed.
Target acquired.
Bandit in my sight. My God.
Bandit destroyed. Well done.
Strider 1, target destroyed.
Fast was 1. Landing down. Trust your allies and keep moving. Space is ours for the taking. Wait the base, Commander! What are you waiting for?
We've engaged the enemy reinforcements. Requesting immediate close air support.
Copy that. We'll send some your way.
Pizza guy's in trouble. Let's help him out.
It's all right. Those two Ozian big shots will take care of them for us.
Okay, that takes care of all the SAM sites. Strider Squadron, do it quickly, or we'll lose the element of surprise.
Air support is on its way.
That's the last of our anti-air guns. They've all been taken out.
Missile launched. Target eliminated. Great work.
Say goodbye.
Okay, got a track to push out the enemies on the front line. The way ahead is cleared up. You have our thanks.
Give me a damage report. We've suffered heavy losses. This is more than a surprise attack.
Picking up an enemy squadron. It must be the reinforcements they called in.
Confirmed at least one leader. All of the 3 scratches. They got a lock on you, Strider 1.
Strider 1, target acquired.
Breaking off.
Emergency! The enemy reinforcements? They're stopping us! Can't do anything about their air power. We need support.
Ready. My target's around. Firing.
You're mine.
Box 2. Ambush, stay cool. Regroup the reefs. Broadcaster, requesting close air support.
Strider Squadron, enemy reinforcements. Get some goddamn support there now.
Enemy numbers are small. Don't give in. Fight until the very end.
We still got 3 enemy fighters left. It's not over yet.
2-2. We're stuck. We won't be able to capture the base at this rate.
Your heads down. 3 strikes will take care of the enemy.
2 remaining.
Ally has been shot down.
Target acquired. Fox 2.
Well then, let's make them pay for the ones we left behind.
One last enemy fighter.
Target has been destroyed.
That's it. We take out those 2. We can force our way inside the facility.
That takes care of that. Nice work. We did it. That's the last of them. Achieved air superiority.
Target's destruction confirmed. That air support is right on the money.
Pushing the enemy on their heels.
Okay. Start running on the count of 3.
Great. I get to finally
My boot is entering the doorbell.
There's still quite a few enemies holed up in there. However, we can't afford to wait any longer. Begin the assault. If anyone resists, kill them. Contact! 2 o'clock! Go! Go! Fire!
Talk! Tear down that barricade!
How'd it go? This is Basel 1. The base is ours. We have control. And major functions.
Glad the pizza was on time. Roger that, Basilisk 1. Mission accomplished.
All prisoners of war will be treated in accordance with international law. We've even brought pizza.
Looks like they can shred those wills. I'm already getting an earful from the men over the needless paperwork.
Not a joke.
Okay, go ahead and begin your approach. Move to the flight control.
Roger that.
Strider 1, this is Basilisk. The runway is clear. You have permission to land. The party is on as soon as you get here. Reduce your speed. Lower your nose. You're too high. You are right on course. Maintain current heading. Abort landing. Strider 1 is down. Strider 1, this is Basilisk. The runway is clear. You have permission to land. The party is on as soon as you get here. Reduce your speed. Lower your nose. You're too high. 1,500 meters to the runway. You are right on course. Maintain current heading. Impressive, Strider 1. Strider 1 has landed. Let's go and greet him.
Strider 1.
Excellent work on the night raid. Submarines have arrived from the Ocean mainland and are refueling. This base will serve as a frontline platform for our mission to take Farbanti. We're almost at the end of this operation.
Mihai's second sortie was designed to calculate how his physiology changed under the stress of combat. My job was to compare his performance as a pilot now to when he was younger and understand how his skills evolved. To tell you the truth, I'm not sure I wanted to know the answers anymore. For a man his age, Mihai's body was unbelievably resilient, remarkably flexible. His reflexes were sharp as they ever were. Still, After all those years of flying in the outer layers of the atmosphere, even someone as strong as Mihai wasn't immune to the effects of the strain. The human body is fragile. It was not meant to handle the excessive amounts of radiation that constantly bombarded the stratosphere. For Mihai's second sortie, we used a flight suit that was still untested. He seemed fine on takeoff, but by the time he landed back at the base, it was clearly a mess. He got caught in a surprise dogfight with an...
The operation to capture Erusia's capital, Farbanti, is beginning. This is the culmination of our work. We need to capture the Erusian forces' general headquarters in the south of Farbanti and end this war. The plan is for ground troops to attack Farbanti from both the east and north, and a task fleet will attack from the southwest. We will secure air superiority over the capital, while providing air support for our allies on the ground and in the water as required. By all accounts, we expect this to be an intense, full-scale battle across land, sea, and air. Should you need to replenish your ammunition or make necessary repairs to your craft, a return line has been set up in the north. During this operation, we will also be tasked with having to destroy the communications satellites that Erusia hacked. If we take down the information communication system that we believe they have control over, it should plunge Erusia into chaos. Once the capital falls, the Erusian military will be isolated and thrown into chaos, making it easier for us to end the war. However, that can't happen until after the capital falls, so you guys are the stars of this battle. Erusia will fight like a tiger, but we cannot lose. We must seize the capital and end this war.
Strider Squadron, proceed to runway. Sortie ASAP.
Our troops have engaged the Fravanti Reconstruction Park, Silver Bridge, and the submerged area. We need you to help our boys in those 3 locations. This'll end the war. It's time. Commence the operation. Our friends are waiting.
Lately, as your company commander, I felt some of you young bucks coming after my championship belt. You're really putting the pressure on me. So I think I'm gonna go out there and run up the score a little bit. Just to show you guys how it's done. I trust I can count on all of you to keep up. Let's get out there, take care of business, come back in one piece. Dodge that missile.
Strider 1, turn lines to the north. Head that way if you need to refuel. Good luck, everyone.
Count is back in the saddle with Cyclops 2. It's good to be flying with you again, partner.
Cute. Nah, it's real funny.
Whistle away.
I'm on his back.
He took a bite out of me. Breaking.
Fox 3. Bandit down. Our ground forces are now moving to capture Fravanti Reconstruction Park. They're already engaged with the enemy. It seems the enemy was fast to detect them. They could use some air support. Launched. Target acquired.
Target down. If you let them play, they're good and dead.
Vehicle confirmed destroyed.
Our air support has stopped the enemy. Advance on the hospital. Enemy missile. Fire. Down. Support team. Half the enemy's already down. That LRSMD is really something.
Our troops have engaged the Fravanti Reconstruction Park, Silver Bridge, and the submerged area. We need you to help our boys in those 3 locations. This'll end the war. It's time. Commence the operation. Our friends are waiting.
Lately, as your company commander, I felt some of you young bucks coming after my championship belt. Really putting the pressure on me. So I think I'm gonna go out there and run up the score a little bit. Just to show you guys how it's done. I trust I can count on all of you to keep up. Let's get out there, take care of business, come back in one piece.
Strider 1, return lines to the north. Head that way if you need to refuel. Good luck, everyone.
Count is back in the saddle as Cyclops 2. It's good to be flying with you again, partner.
Nah, it's real funny.
Hostile has a lock.
Bandit splashed. Keep it up, Strider 1.
Target was not struck.
That only Patch me up. Continuing with combat. Taking evasive action. Attack through the target. Bandit still active.
Chaff and flares are running low.
Time for a quick hit and run.
Our ground forces are now moving to capture Vermontian Reconstruction Park. They're already engaged with the enemy. It seems the enemy was fast and detected. We can use some air support.
Our air support has stopped the enemy. Advance on the hospital.
Fox 2. Strider 1, 88 gun destroyed. APC eliminated.
Bandit is cleared. Lock on.
Take fire. Targeting gun range.
Half the enemy's already down. That LRSSG is really something.
AA gun confirmed destroyed.
Roger. The park will be secured. Guilty and big shot clear the way.
I know the feeling.
Send in more troops.
Confirmed destroyed. Enemy backup inbound. Forces are heading for 2 separate combat zones. We need to split our forces in 2 and meet both threats at once.
Trigger, head for either area. Cyclops will take care of the other one.
Roger.
HQ, we're falling back. We don't stand a chance against their air support.
Hold your ground.
Ram 8, Fox 2. Enemy got away.
How did that miss?
Break, break.
Strider 1, Fox 3. Missile evaded.
The missile got through our ECM. Shoot it.
Strider 1, locked on target. Fox 2. Target eliminated.
Locked on. This one's a goner.
Stop these guys before somebody lights a fire under our asses.
They're after me. I need cover.
Ejecting.
Enemy is locked on. Break away.
On my enemy's tail. I'm cornered. We're evenly matched. It'll be a grind.
How did that miss?
Target hit. Target acquired.
Missile cruising evading. I'm hit, but still fighting.
Here they come again. Fire at the lead vehicle.
Get your pal.
Target eliminated.
Bandit is firing.
Enemy missiles! Fire!
My job just got that much harder.
Okay, Trigger. The submerged area is all yours. We'll deal with the other threat.
Let's go. Lucian.
Roger.
Strider 1, missile inbound.
Strider 1, missile launched.
Three strikes is overhead. Lady Luck's now on our side.
They're after me. I need cover.
Strider 1, locked on target. Target hit. Missile confirmed sunk.
We've lost 30% of our fleet. It's going to be difficult to complete our mission given these circumstances.
Strider 2, missile incoming.
Target in gun range.
Everyone's requesting backup. They'll take forever to get here.
Thanks to our air support, victory is within sight. Let's turn the remaining enemies into shark bait. Enemies up to our right. Fire! Fire!
Your air support considerably weakened organized resistance from the Erusian army. Operation nearly complete. Just need to see it through.
Understood.
Understood.
All right.
Understood.
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 Steer clear of the sunken Allied ship. Just how many did we lose?
Get your bow.
Damn it, three strikes is back.
What do you mean, retreat? The enemy has sealed off the harbor, preventing us from landing.
You can see just how hard we're pushing from up here.
Chancellor flares launched. Enemy reinforcements on radar. Take him out.
Hostile forces moving near enemy HQ. We don't have enough units to hold them.
Split up. The longer this drags on, the greater our losses.
Roger that.
This is the start. There are small boats hiding in the ruins. Take them out before they can approach the fleet. They aren't as good as the ones on Silver Bridge.
Don't let them through. HQ is right behind us.
Sick of these attacks.
That area is all yours, Strider. Back on May Squadron at the park.
Target acquired.
Locked on.
5 minutes remaining. Target hit.
Getting out of front. Blinking. Don't stop. The enemy is worn out. Eyeball to Taco 2-4. Requesting fire for raid. Coordinates 2294-5002. Target enemy MVP formation. Fire for effect with your strongest round. What's happened, men? What about the reinforcements?
Fall back 900 yards. 3 strikes is here.
Backup is coming. The defending HQ. Eyeball to Tucker 2-4. Bracketing is complete. Fire for effect. Roger. Change firing data. Action 4870. Elevation 237. Prepare to volley. Fire.
I need more air support. You can't hold the bridge much longer without it.
I'll get the enemy motion. Finish them off while they're on me. We have to break. Fatigue is starting to set in. Maintain your composure. We're almost through this. And impact. Tucker 2-4. Go easy on our eardrums next time. Thanks for the fire support.
Trigger, I'm on my way to join you. Our boys on the ground can finish up here.
Understood. Understood.
Broadcaster, I'm meeting up with Strider.
Roger. We've spotted enemy backup. Check your radars.
Copy. Trigger. It's about time we finished up here and helped other allies in trouble.
You don't need to try to target every enemy. Just keep your focus. Take one down and move on to the next.
Every last one of the enemy ships. Call reinforcement! Damn it! Should have known it sooner! This is Base 1. Our Nazi reconstruction part is under our control. Now, on to the enemy headquarters! Hey, those are our planes. Give them away.
You did really well out there. This is sure to bring an end to the war. You'll be heroes.
Don't know what medals they've got for you, but if you want one, come back in one piece.
It's no use! We have to retreat!
How come we're the only ones losing things out there? Where is our air support? Time to fire battle change. That wing shoot up. Keep firing! All of them! Don't like people!
Target acquired.
Fire your next missile. Punch a giant hole in that enemy ship.
2 minutes remaining. You're low on special weapons.
Bail him out!
Do not let them through!
Special delivery.
The balance is in our favor.
Missile away.
Box 2! Box 2! Target confirmed destroyed. Enemy's got a lock.
Missile incoming! Break! We need that bridge to establish our position. Give those ground troops all support they need. Enemy ranks are crumbling. Attack the right flank. This is our chance. Stand it back.
You got a radar lock on you.
30 seconds remaining.
Target locked.
Freedom 5, evading missile. Reduce altitude. Glide between the buildings.
I've been spiked.
I'm on his back.
Warning, bandit!
Strider 1 down to hostile.
All aircraft, listen carefully. This is Lancaster. We have the upper hand. The enemy headquarters is almost ours. Operation to eliminate all enemy satellites also underway. All going according to plan. The end of the war is in sight. Think of something you'd like to eat, guys? Because I'm buying.
Roger that.
Man, don't jinx us.
Ah, you're right. New bogies. No, 5 Su-30s inbound.
It's Mr. X.
What's going on here? I don't believe it. We've just lost ship 3 and 4. We're taking heavy damage. It's like this monster is toying with us out there. We've got to do something.
LRSSG, we have an emergency order from Mission Command. Bring down Mr. X. I know it's a tall order, but HQ wouldn't ask if they didn't have faith in you.
There they are. It's the snowbirds. The 2 leaders were at different levels, but don't underestimate the rest of them either. This should prove to be fun.
What do you mean?
act as a lure. Meanwhile, you shoot down Mr. X.
What? Ship 5 is hit. Sorry, I gotta bail out.
Alright, he grabbed the bait. Time to take him for a ride.
I'm on his back.
Man, this is one stubborn bastard. He's on my tail, but he won't fire. Waiting for the perfect shot, eh? Sorry, stranger. My boys won't let you have it.
Seymour, your plane is headed. Eject. Forgive me. Good luck. Enough with your air show, Wiseman. You're pushing it.
Oh, Cam, that's sweet. I never knew you cared. You're all grown up. I'll even let the wisecrack slide.
Hey, I'm being serious here.
Shaking bandit.
Hold up. My radar has shown that an enemy aircraft has been stuck on Cyclops 1 for a while now.
Makes my blood run cold to even think if he came up on my 6.
Shit.
Target is hit.
Nice. Fine. Give him one more.
Strider 1, missile away.
Bandit fire missile. You're quite the entertainer, but the show's over with this next shot. It wasn't the bad pilot.
Wiseman, missile closing.
I'll keep him on me. Just a bit longer.
Shit. Cyclops 1 is down.
Cyclops 1 is
Wiseman,
down.
eject already, Wiseman.
I'm sorry, Count. His plane exploded.
Wiseman, stay strong. We're not done here.
Cyclops 2, you've got the lead.
Wiseman! Shit! Negative, Cyclops 2. You're the lead. I can't do it. Trigger should take command. The duty is yours. That's impossible. Do it. Damn it. Cyclops 4, form an element. We need our top gun if we're gonna take out that bastard.
Wilco count.
Fox 2.
Now I see why he's the king of the skies. Trigger's our only hope.
Missile hit.
Good job.
Damn.
Now go finish the job.
Get Mr. X, Trigger. Shoot it down, Trigger. You can do it. In fact, you're the only one who can. My radar suddenly turned off.
What is it? Respond.
My data won't update.
My HUD is
Damn
rushing
it.
out.
What was that?
I've lost radar contact. What's up?
Look at the sky. Towards the sun.
What is that?
A star? No. Maybe an explosion?
This is Soul Squadron. Head home. It's not safe to stick around here if we lose our base.
Listen up. We've just lost our real-time connection with Mission Command. It's not just Mission Command. I'm not getting any response from outside our LOS. Brabante's now under OCN control. The operation was a success. We didn't get the orders that should have come after the operational success. We'll guide you to the scheduled airport. All aircraft, leave this airspace immediately.
Negative. They've got a debt to pay.
Count, we all feel the same way.
Shit.
So Wiseman died for nothing.
This is a peacekeeping force forward base near Erusian territory. Other Allied aircraft have probably been forced to make emergency landings at other airfields. We don't know much. The mission to capture the capital is nearly complete. Oh. The enemy communications up, but our enemy was smart. They had a similar plan. We have no idea when or if they'll come back online. Stand by for further details.
As far as the chaos we find ourselves in these days, it's difficult to say which side pulled the trigger first. Erusia deployed an automatic intercept system with drones. Osea implemented long-range attacks to bypass them. So Erusia decided to sabotage Osea's communications and navigation technology. Erusia couldn't launch a satellite themselves, but they were still able to hack the software of the Osean transmission and navigation systems. Before Osea even noticed, half of their satellites were hijacked. That's when things got ugly. In an attempt to knock out each other's capabilities, both forces launched fighters loaded with anti-satellite missiles at the same time. Only military satellites were targeted. However, their destruction created a debris field in orbit, which wiped out scores of other satellites, both private and government-owned. What kept the world relatively sane up to that point had been free-flowing data and information. But now, those were gone. All that remained was chaos and confusion. Government and civilian broadcasts and transmissions were cut off. The flow of information had ceased. Forces on both sides of the conflict now found themselves unable to communicate with their superiors. Many of the smaller countries annexed by Erusia and yearning for their independence seized the opportunity and started their own uprisings. As for why some of Osea's military decided to break off from the main force and continue on their own, I have no idea. Perhaps there was some sort of dispute over the chain of command. The continent that had once seen wars that were only fought between Osea and Erusia was now full of numerous conflicts between rival leaders vying for power. Insurgencies were everywhere. I even heard a rumor that a group of Osean convicts had rebelled. Rumors. It never ceased to amaze me that even at a crazy time like this, something as trivial as a rumor could find its way here. Communications from corporate were cut off. Apparently, the entire computer network was down. It was a wise decision to make our drones autonomous with AI instead of being radio-controlled. Wise and forward-thinking. Even with their GPS offline, they can still use their sensors to navigate as long as they're working properly. I'm sure the drones are still working perfectly, following their mission orders to the letter.
Erusia's communication networks have been down since their satellites were destroyed. Unfortunately, we are experiencing trouble too. All of Erusia has been affected, and we don't know when things will be back up and running. We're not even sure if this is Erusia's doing. Still, we will follow the strategy that was originally planned, and move on to the next operation after liberating Farbanti. Let's get to it. Since the war began, we've been receiving communications in secret from an officer in the Erusian army.
With the capital under our control, Erusia's radical element is losing support quickly.
Strider Squadron, you're cleared to taxi.
To the unidentified Ocean craft, this is Captain Carl of the Ocean Army. Are you here for the escort? You're not the squadron I was expecting. Are you really friendlies? Over.
This is Longcaster. Airborne warning and control system for the Ocean Long-Range Strategic Strike Group. Captain Carl, they're on our side.
And those two pilots we've heard about must be here too.
Okay, I hope you're right. Longcaster, are all of these really unknowns?
It's a state of civil war. The Erusian army is fighting itself. There's no guarantee the Oceans won't shoot us in this confusion.
We'll image process the unknowns caught in your cams to identify friend or foe. The process will be faster if you get a close-up, well-centered image. Strutter 1 crashed.
Longcaster, are all of these really unknowns?
It's a state of civil war. The Erusian army is fighting itself. There's no guarantee the Oceans won't shoot us in this confusion.
We'll image process the unknowns caught in your cams to identify friend or foe. The process will be faster if you get a close-up, well-centered image.
Meanwhile, we just run if they shoot us, right?
Affirmative. Always identify your target before you fire.
Something I'll never get used to, but tonight has been a total shock. The city under martial law, gunfire and the roar of jets echoing through the streets.
Give me Strider Squadron's IDs. Oh, and hand me that sandwich.
Strider 2, Fox 2.
Strider 1, AA gun destroyed. Entering the Anchorhead Bay area. Buildings will block your line of sight. Make sure to keep track of your objective.
How this war ends depends on this mission. Counting on you.
Understood.
Strider Squadron, identify the unknowns along the route. Target destroyed.
This is a message
broadcaster. Are all of these really unknowns? It's a state of civil war. The Erusian army is fighting itself. There's no guarantee the Oseans won't shoot us in this confusion.
We'll image process the unknowns caught in your camps to identify friend or foe. The process will be faster if you get a close-up, well-centered image.
Meanwhile, we just run if they shoot us, right?
Affirmative. Always identify your target before you fire.
Something I'll never get used to. But tonight has been a total shock. The city under martial law. Gunfire and the roar of jets echoing through the streets.
Give me Strider Squadron's IDs. Oh, and hand me that sandwich.
You were the ones on the radio. We don't know our location. Give us orders.
We have no orders, but we do have ID data. Check your TAC terminal.
Roger that. We'll look for our way home.
Entering the Anchorhead Bay area. Buildings will block your line of sight. Make sure to keep track of your objective.
How this war ends depends on this mission. I'm counting on you. Understood.
Strider Squadron, identify the unknowns along the route.
Target locked.
Strider 1, AA gun destroyed. Missile away.
Trigger has destroyed the target.
My engine vision. Where did this come from? I'm surrounded by nothing but friendly. No, the attack was an unintentional mistake.
Vehicle confirmed destroyed.
What's wrong with you? Are you a daydream or not? You're just too stubborn to change the time.
Target is in machine gun range.
Wonderful, so be it!
It's Erusian.
They aren't responding aggressively.
General, they're conservatives. They'll listen to us. The negotiations were a success, Lancaster. They've opened up a path for us. The more the merrier.
Target destroyed.
We can't see the tops of the roofs from down here. Be on the lookout for enemy ambushes.
ID'd as Osean forces. This is AWACS for the LRSSG.
Our info has been updated.
We made it through the Anchorhead Bay area. We're heading along Highway 208 under the bridge. We're taking the coastal highway at the next ramp.
All right, realize that.
There's a strict curfew, but people gather at bars and other places to learn what's going on.
The damage is minor. Prepare to continue mission.
You guys are hoping to draw out the war, leading our country even further into ruin. Wait. General managed to convince them.
Listen, those who protect General Labarge are the real patriots. Onward!
Hostile lock on you, Strider 1.
There's a vehicle up ahead. Think it's gonna ask us to pay a toll? Get closer and find out if it's an enemy vehicle. We'll go. Let's go. We archived all the footage that we've shot when the communication networks come back online.
Locked on.
We need to remind everyone that there's no such thing as a Cold War.
Signs of the clean warfare at the beginning of this war are now gone.
Strider 1, missile away.
It's no good. There's still a car on the road. Just to be safe, we better avoid the highway and head for the warehouse district. Lancaster, we're taking a detour. Don't lose us.
Strider 1, General's route has changed. Keep your eyes on his vehicle. Don't let him out of your sight.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Here comes the traitor, Lamar. This is a wide net they've cast. They really don't want the war to end, do they? The bar's in that vehicle! Missile inbound!
They've been set up in all the right places.
Vehicle blocking the road. No response to hails. It's the radicals. We have some enemies coming up behind us. They're gaining on us. We changed our route, but the enemy's still on us.
Target destroyed by Strider 1.
SAM sight down.
That was too close for comfort.
Stall warning. Caution. Pull up.
Friendly hello in front. Patriot, my duty is calling. Nice work, Leo 2. That's a confirmed kill. You are a true patriot.
Turn right. No, wait, that goes into the ocean. I can't shake the enemies on my tail. Maintain speed. We'll be able to break through that shutter. General, do you mind keeping it down for a minute? You'll bite your tongue. We're almost at landfill number 7. If we can make it through, we'll be in arm's reach of the rendezvous at Kruger Park. Captain Carl, do you have a means to record this conversation? I wish to explain to you the situation inside Erusia. I'm sure the boys listening upstairs will record it.
Caution. Pull up.
The open declaration of war, expanding the front lines, was all the work of some young Erusian officers.
Strider 1 is down.
There's a strict curfew, but people gather at bars and other places to learn what's going on.
Missile. Missile.
Fighting with the crew. We're counted into this mess.
How are we supposed to tell the difference? There are enemies everywhere. Wait, the General managed to convince them.
Listen, those that protect General Lafarge are the real patriots. Onward!
Stall warning. Missile.
There's a vehicle up ahead. Think it's gonna ask us to pay a toll? Get closer and find out if it's an enemy vehicle.
We'll go. Let's go.
Missile.
We archived all the footage that we've shot
Missile.
when the communication networks come back online.
We need to remind everyone that there's no such thing as a clean war. Vehicle blocking the road. No response to hails. It's the radicals.
Missile.
Strider 1, missile launched.
It's no good. There's still a car on the road. Just to be safe, we better avoid the highway and head for the warehouse district. Lancaster, we're taking a detour. Don't lose us.
Strider 1, General's route has changed. Keep your eyes on his vehicle. Don't let him out of your sight.
the traitor Lamar. This is a wide net they've cast. They really don't want the war to end, do they? Where's their bad vehicle?
They've been set up in all the right places.
Which faction is the head of our organization? We need to know at once. We have some enemies coming up behind us. They're gaining on us. We changed our route, but the enemy's still on us.
Confirmed destroyed.
You want us to wait and see if they're friendly?
You guys have opened the trial to war, leading our country even further into ruin.
Caution. Caution. Stall warning.
They actually believe that using robots is going to end the bloodshed.
Caution. Caution.
Turn right. No, wait! That goes into the ocean! I can't shake the enemies on my tail! This is a message to all of you fighting out there. Ask yourselves, what is best for our country? Maintain speed. We'll be able to break through that shutter. General, do you mind keeping it down for a minute? You'll bite your tongue. At least give us a side mirror.
SAM site down.
We're almost at landfill number 7. If we can make it through, we'll be in arm's reach of the rendezvous at Kruger Park. Captain Carl, do you know if it means to record this conversation? I wish to explain to you the situation inside Erusia. I'm sure the boys listening upstairs will record it. The open declaration of war, expanding the front lines, was all the work of some young Erusian officers. They were referred to as the radicals, but there was an unseen force guiding them. It was technology they borrowed from the Belkans. When they actually went to war, the performance of the attack drones exceeded their wildest dreams. And they were incredibly clean, which got public opinion and the opportunists within the military on their side. They even manipulated the process. The Belkan technology advanced UAV research within the Erusian Flight Test Center by at least 10 years. They used the flight data from a former ace pilot to create drone AI, but to us it's no different than magic or alchemy. Airplanes are meant to be flown by human beings. Those of you listening in, am I wrong? We're heading towards Kruger Park. Rendezvous point is the helipad on this man-made island. We'll ditch the car and take the helicopter from there.
An unknown is blocking our scheduled route.
No response. Got a patty feeling.
Strider 1, locked on target. Vehicle confirmed destroyed.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Target eliminated.
I'm hit! Get this guy off my back! Fire on that vehicle!
The VIP is taking fire. His vehicle stopped.
Try to help us before we get shot. It's not like this is a tank or anything.
Captain Carl, we have a new rendezvous point. New coordinates are as follows. 263 Tango 4, 1999 Delta Lima. Rescue team says hostiles are making the area too dangerous.
Well, yeah, don't they know nowhere is safe?
Caution. Pull up. Missile.
Our capital's fall has led to another power struggle within the Erusian military.
Missile.
It's all gone to hell. Even radio chatters about the Civil War. Radios? You have one in your cockpit? Yeah, ever since my previous squadron. I've got it taped, nice and secure.
It is not machines that make the decisions anymore. It's people. Understand that.
We're about to cross Anchor Bridge. There'll be nowhere to hide.
That was something.
Bridge is being blocked off by a tank. This isn't good. An armored vehicle's behind us. This vehicle used by the Erusian forces. Take it out!
Trigger, our VIP is in trouble. Clear the way for him.
We're taking fire! Take care of them!
Crying up late.
I didn't think we were gonna make it, but you saved us. Thanks.
Shoot down any aircraft that approach us. What are you thinking?
Prepare to fire on a moment's notice.
Ocean forces at landfill number 7. This is AWACS Longcaster.
That vehicle is one of ours. Cease fire. The info just came through.
We've almost reached the container area. Watch out for enemy ambushes.
Understood. System failures caused friendly fire incidents among Ocean forces. There are even rumors of penal units turning on their former allies.
Our movement is restricted by an unidentified unit near our location.
Conflict concluded. Regional forces in the center, south, and east struggle over stabilization of the nation.
Enemy missile chasing me. Lock on. Take out Denny in autonomous mode.
Strata 1, target acquired.
Shooting. They don't respond. Shoot them down.
Flame will ice up if you stay in there too long.
Unidentified aircraft in the drones. Standing on my stick. I can't get them off.
It's Erusian military.
Speaking with the commander.
Cease fire with the Ocean aircraft. General's orders.
Enough. From here on out, all aircraft are prohibited from taking off.
Its ID is Erusian.
General, we still have drone credits. We're coming up on a tunnel. We'll need to split up until we reach the exit. There's more to Belkin technology than just UAVs. IFF designations for one was an astonishing feat.
Strider 1 is down.
There are rumors of a military group calling itself the Free Erusians.
An unknown is blocking our scheduled route.
No response. Got a bad feed.
You heard the call. There are no friendlies out there.
So what? Why are you getting your panties twisted? Listen up. From here on out, all aircraft are prohibited from taking off. Open fire on that vehicle.
The VIP is taking fire. His vehicle stopped. Strutter 1, missile launched.
Shoot down any aircraft that approach us. What are you thinking?
Try to help us before we get shot. It's not like this is a tank or anything.
Captain Carl, we have a new rendezvous point. New coordinates are as follows. 263 Tango 4, 1999 Delta Lima. Rescue team says hostiles are making the area too dangerous.
Oh yeah, don't they know nowhere is safe?
Caution.
The bridge is being blocked off by a tank. This isn't good. An armored vehicle's behind us. There's a vehicle used by the Erusian forces. Take it out!
Trigger, our VIP is in trouble. Clear the way for him.
We're taking fire! Take care of them!
Take out those allied planes behind us.
I didn't think we were gonna make it, but you saved us. Thanks.
Ocean forces at landfill number 7. This is AWACS Longcaster.
That vehicle is one of ours! Cease fire! The info just came through!
We've almost reached the container area. Watch out for enemy ambushes.
Understood. System failures caused friendly fire incidents among Ocean forces. There are even rumors of penal units turning on their former allies.
Our movement is restricted by an unidentified unit near our location.
The main conflict concluded. Regional forces in center, south, and east struggle over stabilization of the nation. The Erusian government has defined these groups, along with those trying to independently make peace with Ocean, as rebels. Missile inbound. Thinking.
Unknown aircraft approaching!
Hostile has a lock.
Target is down.
Get them before they get us!
It's Erusian military.
Speaking with the commander.
Cease fire with the Ocean aircraft! General's orders!
Watch it. Enemy has a lock on you. Vehicle confirmed destroyed.
The drone is acting suspiciously. Shoot it down.
General's vehicle is under attack. Our VIP is taking fire.
We're taking fire! We can't hold off!
These talks. Watch over the future from the high heavens.
We made it somehow. Try to get off your ass a little faster next time. We're coming up on a tunnel. We'll need to split up until we reach the exit. There's more to Belkin technology than just UAVs. Taking IFF designations for one was an astonishing feat. They used it to make drones that resembled Ocean fighters. And then to assassinate Harley and put the blame on enemy fighters. But in the end, Belkin technology only brought chaos to the world.
I can't believe Erusian is responsible for Harley's assassination.
You're talking politics? That's new.
Can't ignore a story like that, right, Trigger?
If they don't respond, shoot them down!
Bad news. Hostile armored forces outside of the tunnel. I'm thinking that we should go say hi before they ruin the General's day. Locked on. This one's a goner.
I can't shake it!
We're taking heavy fire. Concentrate your fire on the combat vehicle.
The fire's locked on bandits. Firing. Damn it. We're outnumbered. There were too many conservatives in the Air Force that hated the truth. Take out Eddie in autonomous mode.
The enemy shows no signs of letting up. This car's not gonna last.
Let's do. Even in a time of war, it was a mistake to create something like a period.
So? Target shot down. Critical escort objective destroyed. Mission failed. Abort mission.
Bad news. Hostile armored forces outside of the tunnel. I'm thinking that we should go say hi before they ruin the General's day.
The General's a real celebrity. Seems everyone wants to meet him.
Take out Eddie in autonomous mode. It's Arusha! Shoot it down!
Trigger, that one's Ocean. Do not attack before target identification is complete.
We were nearly done for. I couldn't have asked for better timing.
Nice. Glad to see the Oceans attacking the radicals. Maybe we should join up with them. It means getting rid of those assholes faster.
Regionalism is part of the infighting within these groups.
Our squadron serves General Favard, and we're acting based on our patriotic duty.
We've reached the industrial zone. This should be the new rendezvous point. The coordinates are up ahead. Take out any enemies in the surrounding area.
Officers from countries annexed by Arusha have taken... groups have declared independence.
Gladly wait. Don't worry, we won't let anybody through after you.
Almost at the rendezvous. In the rear to the others.
Understood.
The rendezvous trophy key. Rated probe productions. Make up for losses. They shouldn't be taking responsibility for the capital's fall, but instead they're prolonging the war. That is why proper conservatives like myself are moving to regain control. If all goes well, we should be able to sign a truce with Osea quickly.
How'd you last long, Chester? We've been briefed and we're here to help.
We've reached the rendezvous point. There's the chopper, too.
We turn to in this darkest hour. We need a beacon of light to show us the way. This is the Arusha News Network.
Okay, let's go. We're getting out of here. I've had just about enough of this place. I'd like to offer my thanks to the LRSSG. This should finally bring about a true end to the war.
Understood. Good luck. Multiple unidentified aircraft approaching.
This plane is carrying civilians. We have escort fighters, but we do not intend to engage in combat. Please stand down.
What's going on?
Try to get a little closer. Weapon use is prohibited.
What's going on? Dr. Schroeder!
Whoa. There's a girl on board?
He's not lying about carrying civilians.
No. Unless she's a soldier.
seem to be a transport with escorts.
I repeat, this craft is carrying civilians. We are not here to fight.
Dr. Schroeder, tell me what's happening.
I'm sure I don't need to remind you, but do not attack the civilian liaison.
That's the aircraft we've gone on and told me about. The scratches.
There it is. The EASA liaison plane. They engage in witchcraft with Belkin technology. They're responsible for leading the military down the wrong path.
Wait, unknown's attacking the girl's plane.
Hold on tight.
Lancaster, permission to engage.
Negative.
What?
They could be Ocean fighters. ID them ASAP.
Shit.
That's all we can do.
ID complete. They're Illusion fighters. What the hell is going on?
Stay sharp.
Uh-huh.
Right, I'm shooting him down. Any complaints?
Granted.
Wilco.
Wilco.
Strider 1, missile launch.
How dare you interfere? I'm here to deal with that traitor.
Behind the enemy. Don't miss.
Aim carefully.
Enemy on your back.
Warning, enemy has a beat on you. Missile hit.
Yeah, good work. Strider 1 has killed a bandit.
Careful, those guys are good. Wait, you don't think it's those Ocean big shots, do you? I managed to catch a glimpse of the 3 strikes.
No good. Shit. Bandit destroyed. Well done.
They're in my way.
Strider 1, target acquired.
Attack missed.
Nice kill.
Good work. All hostile aircraft eliminated. The liaison is safe. Wait.
The escort fighter is... The drive. They're missing the drive.
What the hell? You gotta be kidding me. Liaison escort has a radar lock. They're targeting you guys.
What the hell? We were just helping them.
Erusian aircraft, this is AWACS Lancaster. Do not engage the liaison. Break off now.
Can you hear me on this channel, OCA craft? Those escort aircraft are drones. They are currently being operated autonomously. They are not being controlled by anyone. They are flying on their own volition. What?
In that case, we have no choice but to shoot the aircraft down.
Unfortunately, yes.
We did what we could. Weapons free. You are cleared to attack the escort.
Wilco. Understood.
Wilco.
Can't afford the MQ-99's launch. Our commands are overridden. They must be accessing it remotely. Which unit is behind this?
Hey, it's not our fault they won't listen to reason. Why build something like that? Whoever did is the king of all dumbasses. To build something else entirely. Additional hostiles inbound. Great timing.
Watch it. Enemy has a lock on you.
Missile.
Head this way.
No. The escort must have used its remote activation rights to gain more allies. Clever.
Missile.
Behind my target.
Missile.
Strider 1, target acquired.
Missile.
Fox 2.
they need.
4 bandits left. 3 bandits to go. 2 bandits left. Show them what you got. 1 bandit to go.
Strider 1, that's what I like to see. Another story to tell my boy.
Understood. All hostiles have been eliminated. Nice. The General's helicopter is flying safely outside Anchorhead Bay. All aircraft, RTB, mission complete.
All hostiles, huh?
General, the Ocean aircraft is here to pick us up. The approaching Ocean aircraft.
Losing his army? Elaborate. They stole our sealed orders. It should be a piece of cake.
Were you sent by the General's staff? No, we'd like you to send... No, I can't!
There are 3 scratches.
What does that mean?
The tail of that plane.
Broadcast.
In order to respond to the attack on the base, Cyclops has scrambled after being on standby. We'll head up too, once our planes are ready. Oh, and Labarth is dead. What did you say? Apparently, he was shot down by another Ocean aircraft after he left the area of operations. I mean, I know it was chaos, but still. At any rate, the sealed order operation has come to a close. We have no idea about a plan for going forward.
All we can do for now is watch our own back.
What's up with the commander?
He's staying in his room. He's still alive, since we can hear him crying.
The island we went to was supposed to have been secured by the ground forces. They hadn't gotten a handle on things by the time we got there, so now we were stuck in the middle of a half-assed campaign. My job was to get the planes ready for combat, making repairs and handing them over to our troop of cons. Thing is, the enemy still had the hangars. The comms were still down, so none of us knew what the hell was going on. The last transmission I heard before everything went to shit was that some prisoners from an Ocean military penal unit rioted.
Okay, enough talk. Your opinions have all been taken into consideration. Beyond the seizure of Forbanti, which is important, and supporting the Erusian officer. At this point, I just don't know what our strategy is, or what our mission will be. Radio communication is still patchy for both the military and civilians, so we're getting zip from Mission Command about our orders. Still, with countless Erusian forces in the area, it's too dangerous for us to stay around here waiting for a miracle. Now, regarding Count's suggestion to think about self-defense, I think we should make a break for Tyler Island. It was a large Ocean base before the start of the war. Count says his previous squadron took part in an operation to seize control of the island. It has the only base that will get us to the space elevator without refueling. It's also a transport facility for supply ships that provide drones and ammo for arsenal birds. For the Ocean...
Strider Squadron, sortie ASAP.
This is Tango 2-3, pursued by multiple tanks and APCs. They'll all go down if we don't pull back the landing craft. And what? Abandon Tango 2-3?
Something's not right.
Tango 2-3, we don't have the firepower to assist you. You're on your own. Please, we need help!
Wagtail is on the Ocean landing ship. What's going on? What did you say?
Multiple bogies inbound. Damn it. Prepare for anti-air combat.
This is the AWACS Longcaster. The aircrafts in your area belong to the LRSSG.
Allied aircraft. A retreating vehicle is taking fire. Requesting assistance.
Roger.
Got a positive ID. Unknown successfully identified.
Their artillery fire just missed us off our starboard side.
Missile away. Update us on Tyler Island.
Couldn't be worse. Our forces are scattered and on the run.
They're on the run?
We were waiting for retreating units here to carry them out to safety.
Target eliminated.
Our air support is here. Do me a favor, Longcaster. Many of our allies are cut off. We need support and an escape route.
Understood. We'll do what we can. Let's help retreating Ocean forces. Take out any hostiles in their area. Don't engage till targets are ID'd.
The boots on the ground don't need more people shooting at them.
Thanks. It's absolute chaos out there. The Erusians are even starting to fight amongst themselves.
Well, now we know what's going on, but shit.
It's no use! Work to the right! Fire at that supply ship! It's the radicals that shot us in the back. I'll make them pay for this. No use hailing them! They know they're shooting at friendlies! Get closer! You'll never hit them from here!
Pull up. Caution.
Warning, enemy has a beat on you.
Caution. Pull up.
Strider 1 lost!
Let's help retreating Ocean forces. Take out any hostiles in their area. Don't engage till targets are ID'd.
The boots on the ground don't need more people shooting at them.
Thanks. It's absolute chaos out there. The Erusians are even starting to fight amongst themselves.
Well, now we know what's going on, but shit.
Calling Sergeant Bird. Take out the hostiles in our area. Get us out of this hellhole. We need help while we're still up and running. We can't afford to get more over here. The bodies of rest of those two. I don't think they were part of the fight. With that, we're all lined up. No, they are not combatants. Some of them aren't even wearing shoes. I can guess what happened here, but I really don't want to think about it. Those Russian bastards. These are blatant war crimes. Take photos for evidence. Stop whining.
You're Erusian. Jesus, they're firing at each other. Is this the norm around here? It's all crazy people.
We are in the middle of a mission to take back the best drivers. The supply ship is an munitions depot. It's highly combustible.
Stall warning. Missile.
Strata 1, target acquired.
Push him back! Fire! Fire at will! We need more ammo! You're with us. Can you see the enemy APC from there?
I hope the rebels in
identified the unknown targets.
Go pursue your team. Just need to find the cause. Holding the bay until operation feeding time.
Leave the cat behind! We'll come back to this island one day and send them off properly.
Load them away from the mass driver.
Bring the anti-tank missile. Hit that heavy armor at the front line. Don't stop!
Trigger, ID your targets before attacking. Behind the enemy.
Get the wounded out of here, hurry! If you let them through, we're as good as dead! 3 strikes, count to 3, and the enemy's gone.
The last vehicle is destroyed. Let's get out of here.
Let's get moving! Hit the gas and don't let up until we reach the extraction point! I don't want to see anyone, hostile or friendly! Our guys seem to have got the enemy's air support. What do we do now? Send in a tank!
Allied retreat looks good. All aircraft, search every nook of the island. We're not leaving anyone behind.
I count 12 dead bodies here. They seem to be upper middle class. Spaceport's nearby, so they could be researchers and their families. Most likely, they're involved in Delta.
We get the advantage. Pin the enemy down.
Watch it. Enemy has a lock on you.
Shit, it's 3 strikes. We're sitting ducks out here.
Here's the landing craft! Many thanks, Longcaster. We didn't have to leave our boys to die.
Understood.
We're outnumbered, taking heavy losses. We can't even run. The enemy will shoot us in the back.
Missile away. Wait, multiple bogies from the east.
Their timing tells me they're not here to bring good news.
We need to ID the bogies. Take them down if they're hostile.
Understood.
Watch it. Enemy has a lock on you.
Bogies inbound. Escort fighters, we're counting on you. Should we fire? Even if we're not fired upon? Of course. Chase off the bogies! There's no way they're ours! Almost there. Commence Operation No Return! These are unguided. Stay on course. Let's just get it done.
Strider Squadron, you're near an armada of bogies. Identify them.
Visual.
Like an eagle.
Strider 1, missile launched.
Identification complete. It's Erusian bombers and their escorts.
Count's prophecy has come true. Take out all bombers. They'll flatten our allies.
Plenty of civilian casualties as well. Precision bombing is impossible in these conditions. Maybe they know they can't. We're gonna drop them all.
Remember the faces of those who pushed for more.
Watch it. Enemy has a lock on you.
Launch control, this is Flight Leader. All systems ready. Here we go for launch. Launch control. Enemy closing. Confirm launch readiness. Affirmative. This is our last chance for Operation Feeding Time. Launch control. Roger that.
There's the point of no return.
The bombers are nearing the island. We're running out of time.
Draw the enemy's attention here.
In gun range. on you.
Missile.
Strider 1, missile launched.
Missile.
Strider 1, bandit splashed.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Strider 1, target destroyed.
This fight with such skill and precision. Don't tell me we don't see this with a number and falling.
More bombers approaching. Intercept them now.
Missile. 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 Ammunition 0. Missile.
No use. The enemy pilots outclass us. We'll defeat the radicals and end the war.
Intercept those bombers.
Strider 1, splashed 1.
Only half the bombers remain. We can't let even one get away. The bombers are about to reach the island. Shoot them down now. Target is in machine gun range. All enemy bombers have been destroyed.
We did it.
Continue with your mission.
I got a stubborn one on my ass. Rendezvous? We don't even know where we are.
Cool, reform the race. It's fine if we take a little damage.
ID complete.
Finish this fight now.
ID complete. Warning, enemy has a beat on you. Strider 1, Fox 2.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Help me! Gather all the wounded together.
Pull up.
Vehicle confirmed destroyed.
Missile. 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 Missile.
It's the Ocean military.
Don't they know they're on the safe side?
Missile.
Firing at each other.
This is AWACS Longcaster. We're uploading the latest ID data. Check your TAC terminal.
Hold your fire! I confirm it. The info is from an allied AWAC. Hold your fire! Roger. But what are we supposed to believe? Who should we follow?
You guys got out alive. You have time to figure it out.
An explosion inside. Do the countdown. That's stupid. We're after the supply ship. Do the countdown. There's still one arsenal bird left. If we can fill it full of bombs, then Aruzia will have a fighting chance. Use cameras to track the supply ships. Don't fight with your backs to the supply ship. If it's hit, we're done for.
Missile. Caution.
Echo 13, all hostiles are down.
Understood. This is our last chance. We'll see how far we can go.
Hey you, dumbass with the scratches on his tail. You hear me? I need you to help some people. There's a group of refugees surrounded by Erusian tanks right here. Say, their future's not looking too bright.
This is a secure military line. Who is this?
Me? Call me the Scrap Queen.
Longcaster, she's an ally. Trigger and I'd know that voice anywhere.
So you're still breathing, Sir Count.
Here, let me have a word. Hey, it's been a while. I had a feeling the two of you were still alive. Remember, stick with Trigger and you'll make it.
I have a bit of intel for you. Share it if you can help the refugees.
Count me in.
That's right.
Pick up the speed with your search. The faster you find them, the more people we can save. We've destroyed all of the targets. All bogies should be ID'd now. Mission complete. Okay, Scrap Queen. Send us the target coordinates.
I was thinking about how I'd do that.
Don't you have a laser target indicator?
Why would she?
Some kid, sir. And he was taking this to the enemy's doorstep. Not me. Wait, you moron! Wait! What are you doing, dumbass? Here! Attack right here!
Lancaster, we've confirmed the location of the flare.
That's them. All aircraft, we just updated your threat matrix via data link. Take out those targets.
Don't miss. We don't want to hit the pretty ladies down there.
Missile.
Hurry!
Missile. Missile.
Nice job! The enemy tanks are close. I don't think I could even do anything with that scrap.
Watch it. Enemy has a lock on you.
Ammunition zero.
Everyone thinks it for no other reason.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
That takes care of them. No civilian casualties? Nice going. Do you hear the singing?
Beginning terminal countdown. Pressure stable. Cooling system is on.
Lancaster, a promise is a promise. Here's the intel. I heard it from an Erusian soldier that defected. The supply ships will be launched soon.
Yeah, that is valuable information.
That doesn't sound good.
But can it be trusted?
Not sure. Heard it from a man who said he wanted to atone for his sins. Up to you to trust him or not.
Understood. Good luck.
Releasing safety.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Launch. 1, 2, 3. The mass driver is accelerating.
The supply ships have been launched from the mass driver. If the supply ships make it to the arsenal bird, they'll be able to resupply it. They may be loaded with new weaponry that we don't even know about. We have no choice but to take down the supply ships before they can get within the arsenal bird's air defense network. You've got to hurry or you're not going to make it. 3 minutes to the enemy's air defense network.
They're faster than I expected.
All aircraft, remain on high alert. We got bandits incoming on radar.
Missile.
You're gonna have to forget about them for now. Focus on destroying that supply ship first.
We're sitting ducks like this.
Let the supply ship get too far away, we'll never be able to catch it.
If we're too close, we'll get caught up in the explosion.
Target's using cloud cover to hide it, sir. Don't worry, we know where it's heading.
The missile hit the supply ship dead on.
Did you see that explosion? Looks like that's one of them down.
Remember, there are 2 supply ships out there. Hurry up and shoot the other one down.
Which one first?
Don't try to follow after the supply ships. Stick close to trigger.
We've recalculated the remaining time.
The Ocean pilots are chasing the supply ship hard.
90 seconds to the enemy's air defense network.
Don't lose them!
Hope you're all enjoying the pretty fireworks. If this thing had any windows, we could have seen it for ourselves. Nice work, team.
Missile.
We're gonna find ourselves a boat and leave this island. We'll be taking the refugees, along with any deserters from the Erusian military.
Who's the girl that ran at the tanks with the smoke canister? A few more crazies like her, and life down there may have been a tad bit easier.
What do you think would have happened to those refugees if you hadn't intervened? The princess saw what happened. They were little kids.
That's why I like the sky. You don't have to see those types of things.
Does this mean we're that much closer to ending the war?
No, we just basically prevented it from going on forever.
Count's right. We have no choice but to return to our original base. Our base that is nearly out of food and fuel. We need to do something.
Abandoned Tango 2-3?
Something's not right.
Tango 2-3?
In landing ship. What did you say?
Multiple bogies inbound. Damn it. Prepare for anti-air...
Good. Take a seat. Everyone's here. All right. Good work in sinking the supply ships. Not to mention saving the refugees. However, we're in no position to start celebrating. Even the commander here is starting to fray from the stress. Can't say I blame him. Now, Tyler Island is in a state of complete anarchy. This base isn't safe either. The faces you see around you are the only friends we've got. Take a good look.
We found a boat, then sailed away from the island. We had to. We didn't belong there. The new guy's name was George. I noticed when the anarchist said his name, he said it with a thick Belkan accent. How did you know that he was from Belka?
Well, both my parents were from Belka, so...
You never told me that. They say that Belkans are known for their conspiracies.
That's just a stereotype. Now, I simply stated my honest opinion and was thrown in jail for it.
The princess sat there looking miserable. That was a dumbass stunt she pulled back there, but it got us on this boat. Take a look at that. This ship is heading for a single rope that's hanging down from the sky. Do you know how far the end of that rope reaches?
Outer space.
No. It is a direct connection to the very potential of mankind itself. Or at least it was until war erupted.
It's my strong belief that the rope might be connected to a very distant, faraway source of great conflict and strife. Even long before the war, the whole world started falling apart once Harling began trying to build it. I often wonder what was going through Harling's mind when he was trying to destroy the very thing that so many people were sacrificed in order to create.
Sacrificed? What do you mean?
Have you seen all of those countless old space shuttles on Tyler Island that are no longer in use?
Yeah. I always thought of them as a good source of scrap. They're an obsolete technology that was abandoned during the construction of the space elevator. Which would mean that if the space elevator was destroyed, it would be that much harder for mankind to reach the stars. Until we find another way.
But even then, Harling still went ahead and tried to destroy it. At the cost of his own life.
That's not the way I heard it. What I heard was that he sacrificed himself to protect the tower from an incoming missile.
Oh, I was told he tried to fly his ship into the tower in order to destroy it.
I wonder which story is true, Your Royal Highness.
I don't know. Looking at it objectively, it's reasonable to believe that Harling had both options before him.
When it comes to which one you think he took, I guess it's like a mirror.
Yes, it is. It's like a mirror looking into your own soul, based on whichever choice you believe it was. At the moment, though, I can only see darkness. I think that thing should be destroyed.
It's time for the briefing. Although, since we don't have any contact with HQ, it's not like this is an official mission. Anyway, it looks like the seizure of Tyler Island and the relief from Osea have been postponed. In the meantime, we just have to do what we can to survive. Since losing its capital city of Ferbanti, Erusian forces have separated into smaller, autonomous factions. It looks like Erusia's largest force and leading faction will pass through the area around this base. The space elevator is significant to them, so they're probably heading there.
Should we intercept?
Why? I doubt they're gonna start a fight now.
Our top priority should be to get home. Let's go already.
Yeah. It's not like we have the supplies, power, or even a real reason to put up a fight. But what are we going to do if they bring the fight to us? We need to be ready to push them back. If we head inland from here towards Erusia, there's an old castle that's been converted into a stockpiling base. Shalaji Castle. It's currently occupied by some of the Erusian forces that broke off, but we need ammo and fuel. They appear to have converted a freeway into a runway, so we can expect them to have the capacity for air combat. But they'll be easier to handle than Erusia's lead faction. While we can't use all our aircraft to attack, the transport carrying the stolen supplies needs support. Okay, Strider Squadron. You head out first, and neuter the dogs at the stockpiling base. Rendezvous with Cyclops Squadron, who will bring the transport. Then we bring the supplies back to this base.
Got it.
Aircraft are our only threat.
Sounds good.
We'll make it. We're all gonna fly home. Together.
Strider Squadron, aircraft prep complete. You're cleared to taxi.
No Ocean forces are in the region ahead. No allies here. No need to ID your target. We've set a number of priority targets, focusing on their anti-aircraft weaponry. Okay, team, get to work.
Unidentified aircraft, not sure if friend or foe. Fire anyway. We don't have time to be wondering if they're friendlies or not.
Locked on.
So, we capture this base and take the fuel and supplies. That's the plan, right, Traeger?
You take if you want to live. That's how it was where I grew up.
I was just double-checking mission orders, Hushin.
Our anti-air guns are destroyed. Abandon and fall back to our rear position. Retreat!
There are more vehicles along the road. They don't appear to be military. They're Erusian refugees. They must be fleeing since the conflict got worse.
Don't stop the car. It'll make us an easier target. Unidentified aircraft. Identify at once or we'll open fire.
What are they talking about? They already are firing on us. The enemy's confused. I know.
Locked on.
Fox 2.
There aren't that many. Aim carefully and take them down. We're all out of ammo. Don't give up. We're not going to lose our country again. Our anti-aircraft weaponry is down by 30%. Why are they attacking? This base.
So what's this faction split from the Erusian military?
The autonomous state of Shalaji used to be a nation. The region has always leaned towards independence. Those who want to restore their homelands flock to it. Apparently, their core consists of officers from Vaslage, which neighbor in Shalaji.
Are they our enemies?
They're our enemies' enemy, but not our friends.
Hit them with AA shells. Retreat! Our tank can't take on a fighter!
Warning, enemy has a beat on you.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Comes here. No, they're with the Ocean Army.
Try to run. Target eliminated. The resistance is strong. They seem pretty desperate.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Target locked.
Missile.
Strata 1, target acquired.
They have 4 aircraft. More planes incoming. Fire more missiles.
Missile. 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 Caution. Pull up. Caution. Pull up.
They're bombing us. We're unable to use the SAMs. Help me! Why aren't our planes up in the air?
Coming up on the castle.
Let's hurry up and capture this base so we can get its fuel and supplies.
Shit. I feel like we're a group of burglars.
Don't say that. This is for our survival.
Yeah, I know.
AA weapons.
That's Shalaji Castle.
Missile.
There ain't already. Strata 1, target destroyed. Taking both civilians and refugees without discrimination. Get away from the stone buildings and take shelter somewhere sturdier or underground. Drop where you are and cover your head if you hear jet engines. Their warehouse is filled with ammunition.
Missile.
Enemy sighted.
Missile. Caution. Pull up.
AA gun confirmed destroyed.
Missile.
Enemy on your back.
Missile.
Damage report.
Missile. Pull up.
Shit! We still have plenty of missiles left, but the launcher is toast! Please, somebody answer us!
Watch it. The enemy has a lock on you.
Let them have our lives. As long as our nation stands, the young will carry on.
New hostiles. All aircraft confirmed.
This town's of high cultural value. It's unfortunate we had to bomb it like we did.
We do what we need to survive, right?
Not something I'll tell my son about.
AA destroyed! We're sitting ducks! The engine take off. Soul Squadron, stand by.
Negative. This battle's over if we don't get up there. Along with hope of restoration. Don't worry. As long as we accelerate inside the tunnel, they won't be able to shoot us down that easily.
Their interceptors are in the air.
All right.
Getting to takeoff speed inside the tunnel is insane.
Soul Squadron, airborne. Shoot the invaders out of our skies. Good luck, Soul Squadron.
Understood. You are in violation of Shalaji airspace. Turn around and we'll be forced to shoot you down.
This is the Ocean Long Range Strategic Strike Group. Land immediately and hand over your planes and base to us.
You must be the snowbirds. It's absurd for you to be talking so tough after losing one of your leaders at Fabante. You bastard! You defile this country. As long as you're here, this country will never know peace. Shit! Damn! We can't even last long enough to buy ourselves some time. As expected, but a lucky shot would be boring.
Some kind of energy weapon. No, it's a railgun.
Strider 1, you have a bogey approaching at high speed. Bearing 090, straight from the east. High-speed projectile launch from the aircraft.
I'm testing this aircraft. You must find your own sky. We can still help you. Don't waste your life. Dedicated to reclaiming that which you call home. Furthermore, you must find someone to guide you. I am not that person. Mihai. Lost Legion squad will be retreating. Those fighting below are advised to temporarily withdraw. Don't die. As long as we're alive, our hopes and dreams live on.
Hey, look at the color of that plane.
Damn, that's the flames of hell.
Time for payback.
Negative. It's no good. I can't get close enough.
Leave it to Trigger. The rest of us will just get in the way. Rest form a perimeter to catch whatever slips through.
Welcome.
Might just cost us our lives.
The enemy's mobility is still unfazed. Keep the attack. Unidentified aircraft. Land your plane and surrender. Why do you feel the need to continue fighting on your own?
That's funny. It seems like one of your pilots is also fighting alone.
He's not alone. Look around you.
I see. Perhaps it would have been best to entrust the future to pilots like that. Let me test him then, to see if he's truly worthy.
Strider 1 has been hit. Are you alright?
He's flying, but if he takes another hit, it's a miracle you're not in a million pieces.
The sky's been sliced wide open. He found out that we only made the solar destroyed.
Somebody guide us. We can't think of anyone other than you. Together with Mihai taught me something.
Strider 1 has been hit. I can't reach him. Lost radar contact. High-speed projectile launch from the aircraft.
I'm testing this aircraft. You must find your own sky. We can still help you. Don't waste your life. Dedicated to reclaiming that which you call home.
Hostile Gene Squad will be retreating. Those fighting below are advised to temporarily withdraw. Don't die. As long as we're alive, our hopes and dreams live on. Hey, look at the color of that plane. Damn, that's the flames of hell. Time for payback.
Negative. It's no good. I can't get close enough.
Leave it to Trigger, and the rest of us will just get in the way. The rest form a perimeter to catch whatever slips through. Welcome. That just cost us our lives.
The enemy's mobility is still unfazed. Keep up the attack.
That bastard's moving in a way that minimizes the damage even when he's hit. Keep firing those missiles until you blow him to pieces.
Strider 1 has been hit. Are you all right?
He's flying, but if he takes another hit, it's a miracle you're not in a million pieces.
Unidentified aircraft. Land your plane and surrender. Why do you feel the need to continue fighting on your own?
That's funny. It seems like one of the pilots is also fighting along.
He's not alone. Look around you.
I see. Perhaps it would have been best to entrust the future to pilots like that. Let me test him then, to see if he's truly worthy.
Someone to guide us. Wait, I can't think of anyone other than you. Being together with me, I taught me something. Drone fighters don't belong in the blue. They have no place to the cosmos and the skies. And there's the place the Jedi Air Force should be fighting against.
It's elevated.
Hey, look. It's like the sky's been sliced wide open. The experimental unit probably made themselves a new toy.
This weapon is not enough to take down 3 strikes. This aircraft is my body. If they are not enough, then I must put my soul into it.
Watch it. Enemy has a marker.
There are pilots like you in every generation, and I've felled every last one of them.
Strider 1 scored another hit.
He's still flying, but his plane's been damaged. Finish him off, Trigger.
Mr. X is ascending rapidly.
The missiles went straight for the sun. Not a casual move. Strider 1 was shot down.
High-speed projectile launch from enemy aircraft.
I'm testing this aircraft. You must find your own sky. We can still help you. Don't waste your life. Dedicate it to reclaiming that which you call home. Furthermore, you must find someone to guide you. I am not that person. Yui.
Hostile Gene Squad will be retreating. Those fighting below are advised to temporarily withdraw. Don't die. As long as we're alive, our hopes and dreams live on.
Hey, look at the color of that plane. Damn, that's the flames of hell. Time for payback.
Negative. It's no good. I can't get close enough.
Leave it to Trigger. The rest of us will just get in the way. The rest form a perimeter to catch whatever slips through. Welcome. Might just cost us our lives.
Hit on unidentified aircraft. The enemy's mobility is still unfazed. Keep up the attack. Launched. Unidentified aircraft. Land your plane and surrender. Why do you feel the need to continue fighting on your own?
That's funny. It seems like one of the pilots is also fighting along.
He's not alone. Look around you.
I see. Perhaps it would have been best to entrust the future to pilots like that. Let me test him then, to see if he's truly worthy.
Someone to guide us. Wait, I can't think of anyone other than you. Being together with me, I taught me something. Drone fighters don't belong as launched. They have no place in the cosmos and the skies. And they're what the forces of the Jedi Air Force should be fighting against.
Hey, look. It's like the sky's been sliced wide open. The experimental unit probably made themselves a new toy.
That bastard's moving in a way that minimizes the damage even when he's hit. Keep
firing those missiles until you blow them to pieces.
Power at 50%.
What do you think of this?
Target is in machine gun range.
You're almost there.
100%.
Not bad. This weapon is not enough to take down 3 strikes. This aircraft is my body. If they are not enough, then I must put my soul into it. There are pilots like you in every generation, and I've felled every last one of them.
Missile hit.
Strider 1 scored another hit.
He's still flying, but his plane's been damaged. Finish him off, Trigger.
Warning, enemy has a beat on you.
Nickel.
Fox 2.
Nickel. Nickel.
His movements. I knew it. Mr. X moves like the drone I saw in Bulgarisk. Maybe you've got it backwards. Maybe the drone is the one that moves like Mr. X.
It's a hit. The unidentified aircraft is going down.
You got him. Trigger is splashed abandoned.
Can you hear me, pilot with the 3 strikes? This was all due to my ego. I unleashed pure chaos upon this world, just so I could keep my wings. Put a stop to the drone production.
Is this a message to Trigger? What does it mean?
I don't think this war is over just because we shot down Mr. X. Yeah, it's gonna take something else entirely to end this thing. I just don't know what.
No Osean forces are in the region ahead. No allies here. No need to ID your target. Anti-aircraft weaponry.
Mission orders, Husha.
The resupply went well. We should be okay on food and fuel reserves for a little while at least. Luckily, the rumor that the Erusian army is advancing nearby is only a rumor. There's no sign of them from the skies. Rumors, rumors, rumors. This is what happens when you lose communications. But we got one good fact. The plane Trigger shot down was an advanced model of the X-02 Wyvern. It was developed in the last Continental War. Erusia had a lot up their sleeves. Apparently, they were even supposed to have Belkin aircraft back in the First War. What if Trigger couldn't shoot it down? Just thinking about it gives me chills. We're lucky to be here. In war, you never know what's lurking behind the curtains. But it looks like everything's loose now. Solid chain of command, rest periods after sorties, a battlefield where you know friend from foe. All of that's gone now. Now.
When we got to the mainland, we found the space elevator's support facility. I guess this was the factory where they built the gigantic structure the elevator traveled in. There was this little girl sitting in front of a mural. When the princess saw her, she shuddered like she'd seen a ghost. The girl had a stuffed animal. This was the day after the shit went down at Tyler Island. She walked right up to the princess, took her hand, and led her into the factory. One thing's for sure, they knew each other. The factory had been converted to a production line for Erusian drones. It was fully automated and chugging along, making drone after drone after drone. Once they got inside, the princess stopped and just stood there. Another girl was there with a man in a lab coat. He was trying to use his keyboard, but she wouldn't let him. She took a data chip and threw it on the ground. Then she walked over to us and took the gun from the prison guard's holster. She pulled the trigger and destroyed the chip. Later, I found out that the girl with the gun and the one with the stuffed animal were sisters. They were also the granddaughters of Mihai A. Shalaji, the legendary pilot. Gramps used to talk about him. He said Mihai was the top ace from 2 wars ago. Know any Belkans? Because this guy was a Belkan, and they love to stir shit up. Pitting nations against other nations is a particular favorite of theirs, along with developing hyper-advanced technology.
That's right. I'm Belkan, born and raised. My country is gone now. Rather than surrender to its enemy, Belka detonated 7 nuclear weapons on its own soil. My people scattered around the globe, living in the shadows of other countries. We had a new purpose: to breed wars. The theory was that through war, we could achieve our destiny and our revenge. I had just finished inputting Mihai's data when his granddaughter came in. She destroyed the only copy I had of the information I squeezed out of him. The girl loved Mihai. No one knew more than her just how hard I pushed her grandfather for that data, how much I made him sacrifice in the process. I promised his granddaughters that his efforts were not in vain, that it could end this terrible war. But in the end, it only caused more chaos and despair. We were responsible for all this damage, all this tragedy. Now, we were going to pay for it. The Erusians, once our allies, would see to that. I had lost the drive to continue my work, even before I noticed Mihai's granddaughters eyeing me with suspicion that one day. I should have stopped then, for all our sakes. Mihai's granddaughter tossed the gun aside. She said if she resorted to killing, she'd just end up like the rest of us. And by us, she meant everyone, including the princess.